Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a team ready to put on a show. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, the offense lining up for a first down play. Running back searching for a hole. Spins away. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. He unleashes a long one. And he's got it inside the 25.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Looking to move it through the air. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wade. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that throwaway.
Might be looking to run. And they're in for a touchdown.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. Open space at the 25. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together.
First down for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. And it was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on first and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. Go straight ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play.
Makes the catch and gets the score. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Going for the big play. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Hauls it in and takes it in for a touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Oh, he got loose. At midfield, he's got room. Turns it on down the left side. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then it shows you the speed.
A first down for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Finds the tight end. At the 45 on his way. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, looking for a man. Going for 6. It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll try to slam it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Nice move there. On the move at the 30. Afterburners coming. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And now on second down for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Bulls his way forward. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part and the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential again.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation. Hello, everyone. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. He'll try to do it himself. Made a defender miss. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
He can throw it, he can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Got a man, it's Wade. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Off the play fake on first down. Buys a little extra time. Trying to escape and get it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Now on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Wade. And it'll be a touchdown. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. Oh, look out. There he goes. All the way in for the touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of...
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Looking for the end zone. Fires and picked off. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Line gets set, first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
I feel like the defense is just living rent-free inside the quarterback's head right now. Of course, they got the pick last drive, and they almost got a pick right now. Right now, they are fooling this quarterback with pre-snap and post-snap looks. This quarterback doesn't know where to throw the ball.
After the incompletion, they're facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Fires to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It's good. And now... Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Wants to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep. And he grabs it at the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The snap sets up to throw. Dances away from the heat. Fires into the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Ann Arbor. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. And they desperately wanted to. Offense set on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wade. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Cobb. Headed to the end zone. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape.
Offense getting set for first down. He'll keep it himself. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Let's go. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Right back to the well. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back on the move. Tick, 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 tick. Clock winding down, and they're in for the touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to... Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
First down here for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. The big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Takes the handoff on the counter play. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back...
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The sack sets up second down. They'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Timeout by the defense.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Joslin. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive,
he's got some room. Can he get there? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
how many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half. They'll talk strategy here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 11 after the miss. Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Joslin. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's the option play. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Who makes the grab? He bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Buying time. Moving to his left. And is intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like he's going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. He's brought down out at the 46. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. There's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hello, everyone, and this crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Sweet feet on the move. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. This offense has a second down play. Caught close to the marker. It's Wade. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, will he get on the field? Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true...
Fires toward the end zone. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Lets it fly. He's open on the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
It's just incredible. You see the arm talent in that last throw. The quarterback position is the hardest position to play in team sports. The fact that this guy is right out of high school.
He tries to take the top off. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got...
to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The Monarchs have made a statement thus far on the road, but as we know with this program, it only matters if they win. There are no moral victories in Norfolk. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Old Dominion. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, to give, looking for room. How about this confidence in the running game, and he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll field the punt and look for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. On second down, wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Cruz.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Went up top on second down. That leaves them needing a yard here on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Comes out throwing on first down. Got a man. It's Jocelyn. Ripping through the defense. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Dances away. He's going to run it. Finds a crease at the 20. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Splits the uprights. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. On first down, here comes this offense. Trying to set the tone with the run. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. unloads to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Jocelyn. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Oh, what a move! He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. Gets it in there for the touchdown. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to